That's a good Jordan.
Nice.
You're aware of it. I know you. I want you to know that I know.
If I had an extra pair,
I want you to know that I know you pulled some kind of incredible baller move with these flights, and it's made me feel inadequate. All right?
I appreciate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that's true.
You've made me feel inadequate with your choice of footwear, and I love it.
Thought about this,
but I'm loving it.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it too. So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm great.
It's all right. It's nice. Yeah.
Do people treat you differently when you come back now? What's it like?
It's. I have to say, it's lovely. It's a lovely feeling to come back to a place that is ostensibly it's my home. Essentially, that's what it is. This is where I always think of as home. It is my home. I just don't live here right now. And when I come back, I feel sometimes overwhelmed by a sort of level of just people just feel really happy. People want to know what it's like. Every cab driver wants to talk about it. So if I go to watch my football team, I don't know. I feel even silly talking about it in such a way, but it's a very, very warm reaction that I don't in any way take for granted. It's not lost on me what that means when people are like that, you know?
Yeah, no, it's a big question to kind of just
No, it's right. It's nice. It's nice. I was thinking about it last night because normally I'm here with my family. So if you're here with your kids, you're just trying to basically keep them alive all the time. Whereas when you're on your own, like I went to the theatre last night on my own, and then immediately it was like, oh, I don't know if I should be here on my own because it all came a bit intense. But then I was like, oh, this is lovely, you know? People are really nice.
I mean, you're able to also connect, coming from, small town High Wycombe, growing up there, you're able to connect with small town England with this project, even though you're in a recording booth in Los Angeles.
Yeah, for sure. And also a lot of this was shot in Australia, so that's even sort of more alien. But yeah, I don't know if I ever sort of thought about the small town mentality of it, but I do like those jokes about thinking that your town centre was London. Like I remember growing up in High Wycombe thinking, going down to Wycombe town centre, that was just the centre of the world. That was somehow a sort of metropolis. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then as you get older, you go, oh, it was actually quite small, you know.
So, I mean, I know that your family is the most important part of your life.
Yeah.
So when you're choosing a project that's aimed at families, what aspect are you most interested in making sure is a part of that project?
Well, mostly, for me, the truth is I've been fortunate enough to do a few of these animation things, and for me personally, selfishly, really, it's just a opportunity to work with directors, which was what my life always was before I sort of took on this other, let's be honest, frankly ridiculous job that I'm doing right now. And so it's just a really lovely opportunity for me to either at the start of a day or the end of a day go into a booth and work with a director on a script, you know, which is just not part of my life right now. So to physically act in stuff, and that's a part of my life that I very much miss, and something that I don't want to lose. I don't want those muscles to sort of not be there, you know. So I really enjoy going and working with directors, and particularly on something like this, where you're so sort of involved in the core of the process.
So one quick last question.
No, we got a bit of time. We wasted time with the Jordans. you got to go on. It's all right.
So which aspect of your professional life is most nourishing to you right now?
Of my professional life, well, mostly what I really enjoy is just being creative every day. In truth, that's all I ever really want to do. And so the most nourishing moments are sitting with a group of writers who work on our show, and you sit a few of us. Sometimes, I think we have like 8 writers on our show. Sometimes it will be 3 or 4 of us. Sometimes it might be all 9 of us. Sometimes it's just patches of people, and you look at the board and go, well, who's coming on in the next few weeks? And the best times, for me, are when you'll look and go, oh, Jamie Dornan's coming on for the new 50 Shades. I wonder if there's a sketch we could do. And then you just sit with people who I think have some of the most creative minds I've ever met, comedically, the writers on our show, and you go, well, what if we do that scene from the first 50 Shades movie where he shows her his playroom, but we say it's not loads of S&M sort of toys and bondage gear. It's that he's a huge model train enthusiast. And then you just start just tossing around ideas. And like, I don't know if you've seen the sketch I'm talking about. We've done so. There's my favourite bit, which is not my idea, and I cannot take credit for it. It was a writer called Louis Weymouth on our show. He said, well, what if you blindfold him with a bandana, and then at the last moment, just pull it down and tie it so it's like a train driver's thing. And I just remember just thinking, and that's the most nourishing bit for me, is going, well, that's just an out-and-out comedy sketch. And hopefully he'll be available. We shot it in an hour, and I'm really proud of it. And that's when the job is best for me, when you go, okay, the Avengers is coming out. I wonder if there's an idea we can do about that. Or we're shooting something on Monday, which I'll tell you about when we're not filming. I'm so excited to do it. It's really funny. I hope. I don't know.
Excellent. Well, yeah, Carpool Karaoke just popped up in Dubai, so I hope we find you there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
well.
right.
Yeah, in
and there's
Arabic.
a new dude doing it, right?
Yeah.
It's a different dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I sent him like a thing. I don't know.